Hey everyone, it's Ben from Board to Bits, and I wanted to give you guys a quick update on what's going to be happening on the Board to Bits channel over the next few months. We just wrapped up a very long series about non-game game development, and I'm going to kind of take this time now to sort of break down into some smaller topics. I know that with those long series, people can kind of fall off over time, and so I do want to kind of go to some shorter series that well, hopefully, if it's not something that you're interested in, you know that in a week or two, there's going to be something that might be more up your alley. And so to start this, I am switching over finally from MonoDevelop to Visual Studio. And so I did want to talk a little bit about the process of doing that, how if you haven't switched over yet, you can do so, and just some of the tips and tricks, so avoiding the pitfalls so that you can make the most of Visual Studio when you're programming in Unity. Another topic I want to talk about is tying the idea of databases and the SQL language to your projects in Unity. This can be really useful if you want to save player data or game data or things to the cloud and have them be accessible from multiple locations. That's a great way to do that. And so we'll talk about setting up a database as well as how to tie your program, the code that you have, into the SQL database. I also want to talk about systemic games. I know this is something that's become like a really kind of popular topic. There's a lot of videos talking about it. I do want to do both kind of an analysis of how I view systemic games, particularly how I view them versus procedural games versus scripted games and how they kind of fit in that spectrum, as well as actually looking at how to kind of build some systems into a small, whether it's a simulation or a game, just to kind of see how that actually works, what the nuts and bolts of it are, and kind of some of the best practices if you want to implement systems into your games. In addition to these, I'm also going to be going through some of my old videos that I've done in the past and kind of revamping them. A lot of these are now a couple years old and a lot has changed in Unity in that time, and I've honestly learned a lot more about the engine in that time, so I want to take those videos, update them, and make them a little bit more relevant to the current ecosystem of Unity. So those are all things that you can look forward to. As always, if you have particular questions about your projects or want to see a particular video topic, I highly recommend that you go to patreon.com/boardtobits, become a member there, and you can always reach me via messages there. Likewise, if you would like to learn more about Unity, whether you're a complete beginner or looking to get deeper into coding with Unity, things like that, I do now offer both in-person and online courses, live courses, that you can get to at bestbitstudios.com. I encourage you to take a look there. There's actually one that's going to be running. It's an online course, April 9th to 11th, on coding in C# in Unity. We're going to be deep diving into both the ideas of programming and Unity's APIs. So if you're interested in that, I recommend you check out the link I've got down in the description for that. And there's still some seats available at this time. So thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next few months.